So do you also use Zoho Forms to receive any kind of form submissions for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to create Pipedrive person on Zoho Form submission. So here I've created an inquiry form for my real estate business using Zoho Forms, and here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically the person who has made the form submission should be created as a new person in my Pipedrive account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Zoho Forms with my Pipedrive account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to automatically create a Pipedrive person whenever a new Zoho Form submission is received. This integration will help you seamlessly transfer lead details from Zoho Forms to Pipedrive, saving you time and ensuring no potential customer is missed. So by the end of this tutorial, you will have a fully automated system in place to manage your leads efficiently. So as you all know that I run a real estate agency and I use Zoho Forms to collect inquiries from potential buyers and sellers. So now manually adding these leads to my CRM takes time and increases the risk of missing important follow-ups. So now to streamline my process, I want to automate it so that whenever someone fills out a Zoho form, their details are instantly added as a contact in my Pipedrive account. This ensures that my sales team can quickly access lead information, track interactions, and follow up without delays, ultimately improving our chances of closing deals faster. So here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Zoho Forms with my Pipedrive account using an automation software. And now firstly here in this video, we are going to see the working of this automation by simply making a form submission over here. So here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to submit the form over here with the lead details, then automatically using the details, a new person should be created in my Pipedrive account. Okay, so now here we are going to make the form submission. So here you can see the pre-filled details such as first name, last name, email, phone number, and the type of property. So now I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully submitted the response. So now let's go and check our Pipedrive account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a person with the name dummy user. Here you can see the label as hot lead. Here you can see the email address, phone, and the phone number. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this automation. Now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Zoho Forms with your Pipedrive account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on the screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/sign in your browsers. And here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Pipedrive person on Zoho Form submission. And now here after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Zoho Forms, as I am receiving new form submissions through Zoho Forms. So Zoho Forms is an online tool that lets you create custom forms for collecting information such as feedback, registrations, or orders. So here in my Zoho Forms trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new form submitted, so that whenever we are going to receive new form submission through our Zoho Forms, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Zoho Forms with Pabbly Connect. So I'm following the instructions given below. Firstly, I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Zoho Forms account. So this is my Zoho Forms account, and here under my forms you can see all the forms that I've created using Zoho Forms till now. So here in this particular case, I'm going to use a form which is named as Prime Properties Inquiry Form. So I'm going to click on this edit given over here, and here under edit I'm going to select integrations from the top. And here under integrations, you can see all the integrations available over here. So I'm going to select my integration type as webhooks. And here under webhook configuration, you can see it is asking for the webhook URL, content type, and authorization type. So here I'm going to remove this previously existing webhook URL, and then I'm going to enter a new webhook URL. And then here for the content type, I'm going to select application JSON and authorization type as general. And then you have to add the payload parameters over here. And after adding all the form fields over here, you have to click on the save given over here. And with this, we have successfully added a webhook inside our Zoho Forms, or you can say we have successfully connected our Zoho Forms with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to access the form. So moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission, we need to submit a test response through our Zoho Forms. So for that, let me take you back to my form. Here I'm going to enter some another dummy data, where I'm going to enter the name as demo, last name as user. Here I'm going to enter a random phone number. And here for the email, I'm going to enter the email as demoUser@pabblytudes.com, and the type of property as rental, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says thank you, your response has been submitted. So now let's go and check out Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the type of property, phone number, last name, first name, and the email address of a lead. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received new form submission through our Zoho Forms, then automatically I want to add the person who has made the form submission as a new person in my Pipedrive account. So for that, I need to connect my Pipedrive account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Pipedrive. So Pipedrive is a sales management tool that helps businesses track and manage their sales process. So here in my Pipedrive action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a person, so that whenever I'm going to receive new form submission through Zoho Forms, then automatically the person who has made the form submission is going to be created as a new person in my Pipedrive account as well. Okay, so now here to connect my Pipedrive with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Pipedrive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me for the API token. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Pipedrive account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile icon given on the top right corner. And from here I'm going to select personal preferences, and here under personal preferences you can see we have received the option for API. So I'm going to copy the API token. If you want, you can generate the new token. Moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now here after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the name, phone number, email, and some other details. So now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes the text dynamic, so that whenever we are going to receive new form submission through our Zoho Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my lead lead's name. So this is the name. So here I'm going to select the first name first, then I'm going to enter a space, and then I'm going to map the last name. Moving forward, here for the label I'm going to select hot lead, and here for the phone number I'm going to map the lead's phone number. Here I'm going to map the email address of the lead. Moving forward, here this organization and owner are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave both of them blank, but if you want to add any other detail then you can do it as per your need. And here for the visible to I'm going to select item owner, and here for the first name I'm going to map the first name. Here I'm going to map the last name, and here for the labels I'm going to map the type of property they are interested in. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new person in our Pipedrive account for the new form submission received through our Zoho Forms. So now let's go and check our Pipedrive account. Here I'm going to click on this contacts. And here you can see we have successfully created a new person over here with the name demo user. Here you can see the label as hot lead. Here you can see the email address and the phone number. So with this, we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Zoho Forms and our action as Pipedrive. So that whenever we are going to receive new form submission through Zoho Forms, then automatically using all the details, a new person is going to be created in our Pipedrive account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create Pipedrive person on Zoho Forms submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.